episode of TMDE Sports is brought to you by Fanatics.com for all your official licensed gear. Ezekiel Elliott coming to Cleveland is nothing but cap. The Western and Eastern Coast NBA Finals is underway, and John Morant. Let's have a conversation about all three. You can catch us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Radio Line, and Spreaker. Let's get it. What's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook and all the social media networks is TMDE Sports. We talk about everything that's going on in the sports world and our beloved Cleveland Browns. Now, we're going to make this show short and sweet. Let's get to the cast. Kristy Acuti's in the building. Kristy, let them know what's good, baby.
Hey, what's up? Let's go.
Pete Barker all the way from Britain is in the building. The British Bulldog.
Yes.
Let them know what's good, baby.
Yes. Britain is represented here today as well. So let's go.
But my main man, Aaron Simpson's in the building. Aaron, let them know what's good, baby.
What's up? It's all good. Ready for to talk about this, finals in the NBA. And what's this Zeke noise I'm hearing about?
Hey, Fizzle is in the building. He's been gone for a while, but he's back. What's good, JP?
JP.
What's up? Everything's good, everybody. Let's talk NBA. I'm ready. It's been a good
Yay.
All right.
He sounds like he's got the auto tune.
I know. All right, y'all. As you well know, there's been some vicious rumors going around the NFL about Ezekiel Elliott coming to Cleveland. And I'm not going to say nothing yet, but I just want to ask the cast, how do y'all feel about Ezekiel Elliott coming to Cleveland? Is it true? Is it false? What do you guys think? JB, I'm going to ask you real quick. Go ahead.
Hey, it'd be great if he did. Come on. That's Ezekiel Elliott. You know what he did at Ohio State. He'll be coming back home. But, so it would be a great fit. If the rumors are true, it would be great. Look at the defense, that we're going to have this season. Come on. Well, the Browns are scary this year. Everybody knows it.
All right.
At least we got his opinion.
He's entitled to his opinion. P, how do you feel about Zeke coming to Cleveland?
We do not need a RB2. We do not need another RB2. I'm sorry if you pay Hunt. Please pay Hunt the money. We don't need Elliott. It's clickbait story. Honestly, okay. If Elliott comes to the Browns, okay, I will tell you now, I will eat this hat. Okay? I will eat the damn thing.
I gotta see that. I just gotta see that.
Well, I'm just saying.
Kristy, how do you feel?
All right, so as much as I love Zeke and his six-pack, and I adored watching him at Ohio State, and I've cheered for him even at the Cowboys when they haven't played against us, I gotta agree with Pete. I want to keep Kareem. Number one, he knows our team. There's no coming in, learning a new playbook, getting to know new teammates, being in the area again after being away for so long. He wasn't even in Cleveland before. He was at school in Columbus. So, yes, I love Zeke. I would love for him to fall into our laps, but not at the expense of Kareem. And I think that Kareem knows the team better. We'd be smarter to keep him. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
No doubt. I'm gonna elaborate on this right now. It just drives me crazy about when you get in the off season, how people just drum up nonsense to me. It's just, Kristy and Pete, I agree with you. It's just, if you could get that man for 1.5, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. They owe him like 10, 15, 16. They owe him some money. They might cut him and re-sign him and bring him back for less. But the Browns, why are we paying a running back, a backup $5-6 million a year? That don't make sense to me. You're coming in the cold weather. And like you said, Hunt knows the team. He knows the system. I would give that money to Kareem. I think he's earned it. I think he's been faithful. Give that man his money. Quit trying to drag. Even if you don't get Kareem, we still got enough. People keep forgetting about Fenton is back there. You got Ford. I'm missing somebody. Aaron, let me know how you feel about this whole thing, man, about Zeke coming here. What do you think?
Oh man, I'm torn because I always like Zeke because he played for Ohio State.
No doubt.
He won that championship with him and everything. So sentimentally, I like him, but I like Kareem Hunt. You see what I'm saying? And I know that Chubb is the number one, and to be honest, I don't see Zeke as a number two yet. I might be wrong, but I think he can go somewhere and be a number one. It just don't make a lot of sense to me. I wouldn't spend the money on it. If anything, I might get another hard hitter in the defensive backfield before I did that. I don't think I would do it. But hey, I love Zeke. If he came, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah. If I would take Zeke, if Zeke would take 1 point something million, but or the minimum, we both know that's bullshit. We both know that's not gonna happen, especially the way Zeke feel. Dallas phased him out. They phased him out of the offense. You know what I'm saying? We got these guys coming in cheaper. Zeke is getting 16 mil. Come on, man. It just, I don't know who starts this stuff. And you know how I feel about that trash media type stuff. So heavy on the Browns. Yeah, I'm going to say it. If heavy on the Browns.com, y'all garbage. I said it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You put out shit that to me makes no fucking sense. You reaching. I don't like that reaching. We here on TMDE, SMG, and all the whole shebang, BFO, we pride ourselves on being accurate and giving y'all accurate information, relevant information. We don't reach for shit. If something come out, we talk about it. It is what it is, but we don't really reach. Not like that. Am I lying, Aaron?
No. I mean, because really it just caused confusion.
Correct.
And I don't want to be the author of confusion. You know what I mean? So it ain't no sense in even talking about it. Let's talk about the real stuff. They just signed a good defensive end, Smith. From Minnesota. They got enough to talk about that's true than to be talking about something that's really false and off the wall.
Look at JB. JB look like he smoked out.
I just listen to y'all. Y'all disagree with me, so y'all got it.
Perfect timing.
No doubt. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next one before something else happens here. The NBA playoffs we're in the finals now. You got the Lakers in Denver. You got Miami and Boston. JB, I'm gonna ask you real quick. I know you guys are talking. How do you feel about the Miami series right now with Boston? What's going on with that, brother?
Well, the Miami Heat and Boston series is already over. Jimmy Buckets is for real. This guy is doing something that's probably, gonna be the most exciting thing being done this season, other than the way Joker's been playing at that level like that. Joker's another breed, but what Jimmy is doing in Miami and the way he's doing it in consecutive series, taking advantage of the opportunity to steal home court advantage the way he does, and then, the humbleness that he carries and how he shines the light on his whole team, because it is a team effort, and they all bought into it. At the beginning of the season, whatever the coach was selling or whatever the organization, it started from the top and worked its way all the way down to the players. So, man, I'm telling you, some days Miami's going to be popping. Man, Kristy, you right there. You might as well go ahead and go on out there and go on and interview him with something.
You're right there. You're
cover
right
this
there.
Because. Let's do something then, because special. That boy Jimmy Buckets is. Seriously. Let's look at what he's done the last two series. He's stolen home court advantage. First game. That's how he started the series.
I called the Heat from the get-go. I don't know if y'all remember.
Yeah,
we
do.
I did.
You said the series. I don't remember you saying them going to the finals though.
Well, but look at what they've done. I've been pulling for Kevin Love. I said that I wanted him to get a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So
why the hell do we let Kevin Love go for? Jeez,
money.
Honestly, experience is exactly
what.
Yeah,
8 points the last game, I believe.
Experience. Oh no, what a mistake! Oh boy.
But Mr. Deacon, you actually did not pick LA to go.
No.
To the conference finals.
So what?
I had him losing. I had him losing in that first round.
Yeah.
No.
But like a mile. We said we wanted the Cavs to get there, and you see how that.
Dude. Wait. So LeBron could play Kevin Love? again, but like for the finals.
Here we go. It's been called. It's been put out there in the universe. She's done it. She's done it. She's only putting out there what we're all thinking. We're all thinking the same. That's exactly what we're thinking.
Well, it's like
I want to ask you, man, how you feel about LeBron possibly could get another title, man? How you feel about
Hey,
that?
man, I want it big time. I want it big time. I want it big time. It was some things that I had addressed and I had said, that I wanted him to do, but really it ain't his place to do what I was asking to do, as far as, try to stop and everything. That was kind of inconsiderate of me. But I'll tell you what, man, I love to see him at 38, doing what he doing. I really would like to see him get another championship. I mean, I don't believe in the GOAT thing because I believe, hey, it's a lot of GOATs out there. I don't believe in just one player because you can't expand, Michael Jordan. You can't take away from Kobe. To me, you can't take away from Bill Russell. You can't take away from Kareem. You can't take away from Walt. I'm just witnessing greatness, and it's been great from the beginning. I mean, I was following this guy in high school. I seen him play high school football against Kent McKinley. You see what I'm saying? That's how long I've been watching this man just go above and beyond my expectations. I remember rookie night. I remember rookie night. I remember at the draft when we got the lottery, Austin Carr started crying. I remember that because me and my dad thought it was funny. We was laughing. He said he's so happy he crying. But man, when he played that first game, I mean the first game as a pro, he didn't disappoint. Then he went and won a championship in Miami. Then he came back, won one there, then won one in LA. Hey man, I'm just witnessing greatness, and I want to see it continue. I want to see him win another one at 38. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna kind of go against you here because I've been scorned. I've been burned. I like LeBron. I want to see LeBron succeed, but I'm like this year, man. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to see him go down, but it might go down.
Did you?
You know what I'm saying? So if he get it, it is what it is. It might try to solidify him. I agree with you in the GOAT conversation. It's different eras in basketball. Like you said, from Kareem, from Russell, Mike, Kobe, Shaq, different people like that who were very prominent and dominant playing in NBA basketball. And to say it's the GOAT, LeBron didn't play against the bad boys in Detroit. He didn't play against them cats. What I'm saying?
How big he is, though.
Yeah,
that would have played in his favor to be physical. You see what I'm saying? He actually was born in the wrong time. If LeBron could have been back in the bully days where you can't play zone, you was allowed to hand check,
So you think he would have succeeded? Do you think he would have succeeded?
Look at his body compared to everybody else's. Like, seriously. Like, if you put this specimen back then, you talking about real bully ball. You see what I'm saying? He really could get it in because that's when LeBron is at his best, is when he drives to the hole because can't nobody stop him. I've seen people hang on him jump in the air and still make it while people hanging on him. LeBron is a strong individual. And back in them days, it was all about who was the biggest, who was the strongest, who was the toughest. Because you could get physical for real. And you could get down a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. The rules have changed, and so who do you think is going to win that Western Conference, Denver or the Lakers right now?
Well, I'm going to say Lakers because I'm pulling for him, but I will say this. The man don't jump very high. He don't run very fast or nothing. But Nurkic, the Joker, he's a bad man. That is a great basketball player. You cannot take nothing away from him. If Denver did win, they deserve it because they, should have advanced more in the last few years. But they got over that hump and winning the playoffs. Now they're in the championship. They got a good shot. So I wouldn't be mad if Denver won, but I'm going with LA all day. I'm going LA.
Let me ask you this too, man. I know. Let's get a little deep.
All right.
This whole John Morant situation, bro. The man, he hasn't broken any laws. It's just a bad look for the NBA. How do you feel about the man flashing? He did it once, he did it twice, and they say 3 times you're out. And we play baseball, bro. So how do you feel about John Morant, man, in this situation right now?
Well, okay, he's from my hometown, where my city, well, not my hometown, but where my family's from, Southern South Carolina. All right. To me, I blame his father because his father is close enough to him. You know, he should stop all the tough guy stuff. He should have bodyguards and quit hanging out the way he hangs out. But it's all about, you know, being that young, getting all that thrust upon you. Like they said, to much is given, much is required. He just needs to mature a little bit. I just think he's just being who he thinks he should be. You know what I mean? And I don't even say that he's being fake, because, you know, if you know, like I know Sumner is kind of rough. Like, you know, maybe people are really that tense. And then you ask, why are they that tense? You know, you think about the economic situations. You think about being black in America. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and to me, I just say, when you see a white guy waving a gun, it's for self-protection. But when you see a black guy waving a gun, it seems to be a threat. And that's the thing the NBA has to look at. Why do you always see us as a threat when he's dancing, waving a protection tool? Okay? If you see it as him dancing, threatening to kill you, maybe it's your perspective. You see what I'm saying? No, you should not be playing with no gun. So many times guns have went off and shot people, and gun is not no toy. So he's wrong. He's wrong for doing it. And you know, from being in the military and being a gun owner, me being a gun owner, you do not play with guns.
Correct.
It's not to be played with. So, you know, he needs to grow up a little bit when it comes to that. But, you know, he ain't breaking no laws, but it's a bad look for the company. And at this point, if I have a company and you're having a bad look, I can do what I want to. If I want to suspend you, I can suspend you, because it's my company. It's old saying to say, you know, a man was mad when he was working in the vineyard making wine for a man. He said, this man got paid just as much as me, but the guy said, this is my vineyard. You see what I'm saying? If we're not going to stand up and say we're going to make our own leagues, we have to do what they say in their vineyard, because that's what we decided to do.
Correct. And the crazy thing is, like, you know, I totally agree with you. Excuse me. I'm gonna add this point. Like we say, as African Americans, as black men, black women, we can't move like they move. We've said this multiple times already, and you would think that everything that's transpired within history right now, and we still doing the same dumb shit, Aaron, bro. Still doing the same shit. And this man got a $200 million Nike deal or whatever. And it come a time, if I got that type of money and I need to pay for protection, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know, I don't have to do that. I get it. I understand it. These people are here in the streets, they wilding. They acting crazy, and you never know these mass shootings. And JJ Redick got on there and said some stuff how he felt. I agreed, then I disagreed at the same time. But it's a personal responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And if it's one thing to protect your home, you have a right. Protect your home, family, and property. But in this situation, you out in the car doing all that. It's just, come on, bro. Yeah. And LeBron need to reach out. I heard Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and different players and AI, like, yo, slow your roll. Slow it down. If you're protecting your property, I have not a problem with that. If you're flashing, trying to live a thug life, then it is what it is. And you've already had one run-in with the NFL, with the NBA, and you still doing crazy shit. Go ahead, bro.
He don't realize, too, the NBA was ready to give it to him. They was ready to give him the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because Kyrie, had did what he did. And who was the other most exciting young point guard? Ja Morant. They was starting to pump him up big time. Then he decided to be gangster. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, I've been to Memphis too. You know, I know how Memphis is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some of the environments that this young man is in may require him to act a certain way. Yeah. And I'm not saying all that because all that's childish. Because really, to be honest, at this point, he has a beautiful family. You got to realize now, you're a millionaire. You're the staple for your whole family, generational wealth. You change lives. Somebody close to him need to be like, hey man, listen, you can't do this. I'm not letting you do this. You don't let the one that's breaking generational curses and all that stuff get a chance to really change things in your community. You don't let him get in trouble. You gotta be that type of friend to say, hey man, you ain't doing that. No.
Yeah. So nigga, hey man, you fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's another thing. He don't have them people in his corner like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really driving me crazy. Like, they allow him. If me and you riding in the car, you flash. I'm like, hey, bro, what the fuck you doing? And then Why would I post that shit on Instagram? You know what I'm saying? That shit is.
You done stop me from doing so.
Yeah,
I mean, we always see. That's what I say. You got to be your brother's keeper. You got to make sure you know who you with. If you can't trust them with your woman, your money, and your child, then that's not a real friend. You know what I mean? You got to have somebody you can call when you really need something. You know what I mean? Like you know, you got to come pick my son up. I'm somewhere here. Can you go pick him up? And you got to have somebody that has your back. You know what I mean? And then with this thing with carrying the guns, like I said, I kind of blame his father. You know, his father, I don't know how his father grew up, but he should be of age to be like, hey, man, but you seen his father. He was out there trying to fight Shannon Sharp, and they thought he pulled a gun. Remember that?
Yeah.
So maybe his father, you know, because of the environment, because like I said, Sumter is rough. You know, Sumter, South Carolina, it's a rough thing, you know, down there.
Yeah.
You know, and then Memphis, and you know how Memphis is. You know, Memphis, you know, it's pretty tough in Memphis. They don't play around there either. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but I wish the young man go ahead and get the right people around him. I mean, learn from his mistakes, because everybody make mistakes. You know, he's in his early 20s, so we know this. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Just let him grow up. Don't be so hard on the man. He didn't break no laws yet. You know, but it's time to put it's time to put the toys up. It's time to put the toys up, because you keep flashing the gun, you're gonna have to use a gun, because no one's gonna fight you no more, because they know you got a gun, so they're coming with a gun. So you just gave up the fisticuffs. So now, if you get an incident, it's bang bang. You know, it would be a tragedy to hear about the young man getting shot dead in the street, now wouldn't it?
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Just because you got a gun don't mean you can shoot.
True that, and then and like you said, everybody got a gun.
Everybody
so
got
I understand what the narrative behind, like, okay, you know, I'm gangster with it. Okay, all right, cool. And that gangster, he got a gun, the other gangster got a gun, and the other gangster got a gun. So what you saying? You know what I'm saying? It don't take but one bullet to take your ass out. You know what I'm saying?
I think he was jugging with the wrong toy. I think he was dancing, jugging with the wrong toy. He shouldn't have picked up the gun to show the gun while he dancing. He could have did like his friend. His friend was doing a little fake gun when he was doing a little. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he just dancing. I mean, it is childish. But you know, when you feeling it, you know, you got, like you said, he got unlimited funds coming in
the car though, bro. In the car though,
you ain't never danced in the car with your boy driving down the street. That's all. I'm saying.
But not with a pistol.
because we not. Because we not, you know, we have been told that, and we done had that upbringing, and we also, you know, now we're older, we know better than that. But I'm saying they jugging, dancing, and he happened to have one on him. His friend sitting there doing it with the fake gun, you know. So I guess he said, "Well, he doing the fake one. I'm pull out the real one." See, that's why you gotta watch who you hang around with. You can't hang around with people like that.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. But like I said, you know, I apologize. We have some technical difficulties, but the show goes on. And like I said every week, go Browns, bitches. All right. We'll see y'all next week. Peace and much love.